Welcome and welcome back. You're watching Kiera's Luxe Life, where I bring you all things fun, beauty, luxury, lifestyle, and today is no different. Today we are talking about the Louis Vuitton Spring Summer 2024 show, and it's interesting. So I got the iPad out, I got the notes, and we're gonna jump right into it. So again, 2024, and they do spring summer. So definitely, I'm thinking color. I'm thinking teals, purples, some yellow. I'm thinking black with a twist, and I'm also thinking modern is what I was thinking when I thought Louis Vuitton Spring 2024. This collection is by Nicholas G, and this was done in Paris. So similarly situated, we did see the men's collection, and the creative director for that was Pharell Williams. He does make an appearance here. We're going to be talking about some hits and misses, and we're also going to be talking about some of the looks from the line. So first things first, we're going to check out some of the celebrities that were there, and we're going to see who attended. So first things first, Zendaya. So Zendaya is a brand ambassador for Louis Vuitton, and I was not surprised to see her there, but I was also not surprised that she looked absolutely gorgeous. She is wearing a beautiful white gown, and with the zipper details here, it has a nice plunging neckline, very tasteful. I think more specifically for her, I think her physique is how this worked for her. I think if she was like a busty chick, or if she was like extra curvy in the hips or something like that, I think it would have been very off-putting, especially for the zipper to come down like half the body like half the body the way it does. But more specifically on her, it's an absolutely flawless look. It's white. I think it gives the vibe of spring summer, and I am here for it. I'm absolutely here for it. I think it's a gorgeous design. Looks like there's a white pump there. I think it just works for her. So big ups to Zendaya. Now we get to Pharrell. Like I mentioned, he just did his collection again for winter. Louis Vuitton collection again, that was also in Paris. I did do a review on that collection. I don't know what happened here. I think there comes a point where definitely when you reach a particular status or particular, like everybody knows your name, everybody, you can kind of wear whatever and maybe get away with it. I don't think that's the case here. I think he maybe would have done better to perhaps wear one of the suits from like one of the prints from his collection and showed up here. I think that's what he should have done. I think he dropped the ball. I see the platforms, and I definitely get the whole vibe. I kind of get like an 80s kind of like, what up? I'm here. But then what? Now, the only other thing I can say is maybe perhaps he didn't want to come in anything like LV, like Clash, Flash, or anything like that, because he didn't want to upstage maybe the creator, Nicholas G, or maybe he didn't want to take the attention away from the event in that realm of things. If that was the idea of what was happening here, okay, I'm fine with it. I'm good with it. But outside of that, I think because he is creative director for men's collection, I think a lot of people are going to definitely be checking for him just to kind of see what's what. And I definitely think this is a miss. This is a miss for me. Anna Renee here. First things first, love the bag. She is rocking the GO14. I absolutely love the bag. Initially, I wasn't sure how I felt about it, because I was like, okay, well, it's a twist, but a puffer twist, and it has a print. So I'm like, I wasn't sure. But I'm going to be honest with you, in certain colors, as time has grown on and as they introduced different sizes, I think the smaller size, I believe they call it the Pico, is absolutely stunning. I think it's a gorgeous piece. I think it's something new that the brand needed, and I think it's something that will appeal to different audience. When they introduced the different sizes, the medium and then the Pico, I think that and a few flashy colors, especially coming into spring summer, I think it will sell. I think there's a lot of things just going on with Vuitton right now that's just not there. People are looking at the price, people are looking at the quality, and I'm going to be honest with you, I did a review on that not all that long ago. I'll link it at the end. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing the value for the price point that they're looking for, and the quality for the item is just meh. it's just mess. So I think this particular bag, more specifically, I think is something to look for. More specifically, the belt detail I actually really like. I love how it's like a clasp lock on there. I think that's creative, cute. Red, of course, is said to be the color for the season. So it comes in, she pulls it together. The pinstripe shirt, I mean, it's not a pinstripe, but it's like a checkered type shirt. The red and blue, yeah. I mean, that with the pants, it works. It works. I would say more specifically because she ties with the handbag. I think it works. I don't know why I feel like I would have preferred a color blocking situation where I would have preferred maybe just like a nice white blouse and then the belt, the pants, and the bag, or even black, like a black mock neck, because spring is still cool, like a black mock neck, the pants, the belt, the bag. I think I would have loved that, like 10 out of 10. Something with the checkered kind of yeah. Something about that is a little off, but hey, the rest of the look, I think it's absolutely gorgeous. Earrings are absolutely stunning, and I think she pulls this one off. Now, Journey Smollett, this is an absolute hit for me. I absolutely love this. I love her in this. This just works. To me, I get spring or summer. It's a vibe. So here again, she's rocking the belt. The belt it actually looks like the same belt that Ava DuVernay had, but this one is in black. So I think black, of course, black goes with everything. So black works. With the red pant, again, red is supposed to be the color of the season. So with the red pant here, I love this jacket. And I love how she tucked it in and it's not out. It gives like a windbreaker kind of deal, like spring, summer. Like you could wear this in spring or summer. It makes sense. It's cool. It's a vibe. I think this is cute. Simple black shoe, bag, print, and more specifically, having a monogram handbag with the color blocking kind of situation works. It's on trend. The bottom pair, I love it. I'm here for it. Journey Smollett, this is a hit for me. Venus Williams. So we're gonna look at Venus Williams here. If you like it, I love it. If you like it, I love it. Venus Williams, I think she's a dope athlete, more specifically. And I think more specifically, when you see athletes, you'll see them want to show off more of their physique because they're toned, they're in shape, they got it going. Totally makes sense. The boots I can't do. The boots I'm not here for. I can't do it. I don't know if it's because there's a white color blocking situation that it's a no-go for me, or if it's just that it's a boot and then there's leg. It seems like there's way too much leg. There's way too much leg for going on. Spring, it's not that warm. Again, it's spring, summer. I'm in New England. Maybe I'm biased, but something is strange, very, very strange here. The short, it's a no for me. It's a no for me. Maybe if this print was in a skirt and if the boot was not there and there was a pump, maybe. But it just seems like it's too revealing. It seems like we've got the leg, it's a lot of leg, and then with the mesh open net, it's too much. I don't know if maybe something needed to be covered up. Either she needed the neckline to be covered up and all of the cleavage not to be out the way it is, or she needed keep the neck, keep the top the way it is, and then need a long bottom. It's too much. It's too much exposure for me. I don't know. Maybe I'm conservative. I don't know. I don't know if that's a miss for me. Reginaking, we're going to talk about her real quick. The shoes I actually like. It's a nice pump, but it has like a steel-toed like kind of tip on it. Absolutely love the shoe. Gorgeous. Hair with the beads in there. I feel like the beads is something that, I don't know, I'm going to say anybody can do beads. Anybody can rock anything. But I think more specifically with the beads, I think more like Gen Z. Maybe a tail end of millennial Gen Z kind of deal, I think, with the beads. So I feel like she's kind of reaching to maybe connect with a different generation or a younger audience. Something with the beads. It's hip. It definitely makes her look cool, but something about the rest, the top and the bottom, it looks like, it almost gives me like Star Trek. And again, I can't necessarily see like the material to kind of, it just says sculpted pant. Yeah, The shoes are a hit. The shoes are a hit. The bangle stack is a hit. Looks like it's a petite mall in black. The handbag, that's a hit for me. That's fine. The outfit is a no for me. It's a no for me. It looks very claymation. Maybe that's it. It looks very claymation. Not sure. Not sure what happened there. But it definitely, if she was going for something different, it's different. But it's not something that I would want to be caught wearing. That's that. And again, it's a shame. I love Reginaking. I love Reginaking. I think she's a dope chick. Like I said, love the hair, love the makeup, love the bangle stack. Absolutely love the shoes. The outfit is a no for me. All right, so one of the last ones we're going to talk about is Cynthia Erivo. And we talked about, like I said, we kind of talked about the Star Trek kind of deal. And so here's what I'll say. We just talked about the GO14. That's the handbag. It kind of got cut off in this clip a little bit here, but that is the bag that she's rocking. I absolutely love this bag. This is probably this is probably my favorite color in the handbag that I've seen. I don't believe it's been released yet, so obviously that is a sneak peek for a tip that we'll see coming in spring, summer. So I'm excited to see that color in person and to see absolutely what that looks like. I think it will be gorgeous. So I think the bag with the outfit, okay, it works. But I like I said at the beginning, I like the bag. The bodysuit. The bodysuit, again, it looks like something else that maybe was supposed to go with a Star Trek family, Star Trek kind of situation. Not sure what happened. Not sure what happened. And it's a I guess the confusing piece is, are you hot? Are you cold? Because the wrap is not something that would keep you warm. Whereas like Venus Williams, we saw her outfit earlier, she had her legs exposed, but she also had like a jacket, and the jacket with a scarf, and it had like a velour kind of lining. Whereas like if it's spring and it's cold, she could actually wrap up. Like, okay. Okay, I kind of get that. But this is kind of just all open. This is all over the place. I'm not sure I really understand what the intent was. And then again, so she's got the zipper. The zipper is a high neck, looks very uncomfortable, but it's a chunky zip. Zip here, you'll see on the top sides here, there's a mesh. So there's a revealing element. What else are we looking to reveal here? Your leg is out. Your legs are out. Like your stuff is out here. So you've got the legs out, you've got the high leg at that. Then you've got the mesh situation here. Then you've got the wrap piece. The wrap piece I'm not here for. This is a miss for me. This is a miss for me. I'm trying to figure out how to fix it. I think if she wanted the wrap, the only thing I like is the bag. I think if she wanted to go with the wrap, I think she would have needed to have picked maybe one of the colors in it, whether it be like that red. And then if she did like a red and like a red pant, a black shirt, and did the wrapping in the bag, it probably would have worked. She probably could do something with that. But the rest of it is a no. So it's a miss for me. So definitely some of the looks here. What am I looking for? All right. And actually the last look that we're going to look at today is Jaden Smith. So I did see Jaden Smith's look before actually even seeing the fashion show in and of itself. And I think this is fine. The black shoes that are there is fine. The oversized pant that kind of works there, definitely Jaden. I want to say the belt, I've seen the belt, that is I believe that's the Kusama collection. And I want to say, if I'm not mistaken, that is actually the same belt that he wore for the men's fashion show for Pharrell Williams. So I'll definitely peek at that, but same thing, so you must like the collection. And also with the top. So the top I thought was kind of cool. It looks like, again, we can't see specifics, but it looks like there's, let's say, like an oriental man or oriental gentleman on there, and he's like fighting. And I think that's a cute homage to the Karate Kid. He was in the Karate Kid. So to see that on here and to see him kind of incorporated together, I thought that was actually really cute. This is a hit for me. I think this is dope. He's got the hair up, it's spunky, he's kind of doing his own thing. I like it. I like it. I think this is a hit for me. So here we're going to talk about some of the looks from the collection. Again, Nicholas G, and this is what they ended up putting out. Again, it did air in Paris Monday, October 2nd, and this is what we got. So we're going to select a few. There are several, and I'm going to talk about some reoccurring themes and some things, again, hits and misses, and certain things that I think will do it really well. So first things first, we see a reoccurring theme with the belt. So there's an oversized belt here, and I'll show you here, and we'll talk about this look. So this belt, it's almost like a wrap belt, and what it really gave me the thought of when I first seen it was what Fendi did a while back. So Fendi actually had, and I believe it's Fendi, where there's a, and I have to find it, it's like it almost looks like a waist trainer, and the waist comes in, and it's almost like the skirt kind of pops out. I know Mary J. Blige wore it on Power. I think she wore it a couple times, and she had a few different variations on Power where the waist came in, and then the leather bits kind of come out almost like a faux skirt, and it comes out. This is what this belt kind of reminded me of, but the belt sits actually at the hip, not at the middle of the waistline. This particular belt sits lower and it sits at the hip, and because the belt is so thick, and you know, of course, models are very, though very tall, they're very slim. It almost like took over their waist. So it was like, to me, I think this kind of belt would need to be on a very curvy person, where the belt could be on there, it was curvy, and then the person's hip would still like extend, like it would. I guess it would go somewhere. Something about the belt, just it's too big. It seemed to be way too big for the people in the show wearing the belt. That's just something about that was just like, I see the belt, but why is it so big? So I don't know if maybe when it comes out, maybe they'll consider that and make smaller sizes, or if this is just, again, just to showcase the piece and show you, hey, we have this new belt, come check out this new belt. Because the real world of things, I don't see anybody wearing it. I think, again, as a high waist, like a midriff kind of situation where you're wearing a high-waisted pant or a skirt and then you have the belt on, maybe. But as an actual waist belt, no, you're not even going to be able to sit down in the thing. It doesn't make sense. So we see the belts a lot, so I had to touch on the belt, but I don't know. Now, another recurring theme that we saw in this collection are these very flowy skirts. And these skirts, you've got a skirt. See the belt? That's the recurring belt. We see this skirt. And then it looks like there's a pant under the skirt. See again? The belt. The skirt. Yeah. I think if the bottom piece, because it almost looks like there's a jumpsuit, and then the skirt is on top of the jumpsuit. And that's kind of like the theme. This is the theme that we're doing. And I think in the real world of things, no one is wearing this many colors at once. I don't see it. Even people who do wear stripes and polka dots and stuff together, people are not wearing this many colors. Now, for a few of the more toned down looks, I like this particular look here with the white jacket. I like the white jacket. Again, I wish the jacket was a little more fitted. So it looked, because here it looks very masculine. It just kind of like drapes on her, because I wish I would have seen it to be like more fitted so it was more feminine. So it looked more, I don't know. It looks like she went into like her older brother's closet and pulled this jacket out and threw it on. It doesn't look like it's made for her. So that part kind of has me a little, but the belt on this particular situation, just with the color blocking, I like. I think this is fine. Again, I do wish the belt was smaller, but it's fine. Now, again, the black pant with the black skirt on here, because it's all black, I think it works. And for spring, summer, for a nice spring cool day, I think that's dope. That's something that I would look at. To be honest, I like the flowy pant without the skirt. It almost gives like a palazzo kind of look. That I like. That is cool. Then we're also going to talk about we have to talk about the pajamas. Let's they're pajamas. They're pajamas. I'm gonna be honest with you. I have pajamas that are longer than this. Something about this is an absolute miss for me. Not really sure all of what happened here or where the rest of it is, but this is an absolute mess. It's a shirt, it's a long shirt, but something about having a long shirt and putting it with a heel and there being nothing else just looks strange. And I feel like the model, I feel like her face says it all. She looked uncomfortable. Even when I seen the show, she was walking, I'm like, she looks like she's very unhappy about this arrangement. Like, she was just not here for it. And the bag being around again, it gives like the camera element. We saw a few camera style like handbags in there, and it just looks mismatched. This is a complete mess for me. Now, another reoccurring theme that we're going to talk about here in a hot second are these shoes. I want to call them the bunny shoe. For the sake of the video, we're just going to call it the bunny shoe because when I first seen it, it looks like it's a bunny ear on there. And then there's one ear on the left foot, one ear on the right foot. So they're ears. They're bunny ears. They're bunny ears. I don't know. To be honest, it probably would have looked nicer if each shoe had 2 ears. If they were going to add ears, let's just add 2 ears. Something about it, it's a no for me. That's another mess. And then we just kind of put it all together and it's a mess. Not sure what happened here. So here we're going to talk about this particular look here. I'm not sure about this bag. The bag initially to me almost looked like a variation of either a city steamer meets an Alma, almost like a city steamer handbag and an Alma had a baby, and you would get this kind of handbag. But the interesting part about it that I thought was interesting is she's carrying it open. So you don't really get to see the whole dynamic of the bag, but it does have feet, which kind of gives me Alma vibes. Here with the boot, the black boot with the black pant, I actually like this particular top. I actually really like this top. I think this top with the fitted pant works. I don't like the belt. So this outfit here, minus the belt, is a hit for me. This particular, again, this is what I was talking about with the belt, and with on the right side, more specifically on her right hip, you can actually see there is a belt loop for this belt to keep it like on the model. It's not usable. It's not like, where are you wearing that to? She can't sit down in that. She can't sit down in that. So I'm not sure what the concept of it is. I don't get it, because it's not something that's going to be done or used or whatever in real life. Anywho, I'm interested to see what that dynamic will look like. It just looks very mismatched, very displaced. So that is where I was talking about earlier, where the belt kind of just sat way too low on the hips and really like overtook her. Like, for the size of the model, the belt is just very disproportionate. It just doesn't work. So that's one of those looks. And then we're going to tap on to a few of the leather-esque pieces. So this particular one here, the shoe, I would have just preferred a black shoe, but the shoe, if they want to do something different, that's fine. This for the outfit, I think it's going to be a hot outfit, as in hot like a hot outfit, especially given the long sleeves. Since that's the theme that he was going for, it looks like for the look, it's fine. It's fine. But again, more specifically, I don't think that it would be something that people would rock for as an outfit. I think the skirt, however, is a hit. I think the skirt is a hit, and I think people will definitely look for the skirt. People have been playing with a lot of different textures, especially in this season, textures, colors, and to be able to like do a pop of color, do something different, and then put a different texture, whether it be like a leather or a knit or a satin. Like, people have been playing around with texture. So I think the skirt, for that reason, will be a hit. Now, similarly situated, the top on this one I absolutely like. Again, I would have liked this top, this oversized top, with like a nice simple black pant. I think this would have been super, super cute. Looks to be the same shoe on there, and it works. All right, so spring and summer-esque. We're here and we're talking about it's a cute little, you know, kind of pink dress. This I'm here for. I'm actually here for this. I like this. I think this is a hit. minus the stockings and the shoes. Something with the stockings, I think if they're going to be nylons, a lot of the nylons shown here should have been in like a skin tone that actually matched the model. I think a lot of the things they just put on, like, oh, just put a white stocking on, it's fine. And it wasn't fine. Like, it wasn't fine. It wasn't fine at all. So that would be my only mess for that. But when I think coming into summer, people looking to do something different, people wanting to wear something different, I think it works. I think more specifically that could be a possibility. Now, the last thing I want to say more specifically here is there was definitely some tweed and jewels. And with the tweed and the jewels gave me like a Chanel vibe, or Chanel meets Dior. And when we talk about Chanel meets Dior, here with the jacket, when I initially saw the jacket, I was like, oh, Chanel. I thought it was Chanel. And then I was like, oh, no. So So with that, I think that particular piece is interesting. The skirt with the additional like mesh material on there, I'm not sure how I feel about it. Because with the mesh material on there, it almost, it looks like a trip hazard, to be honest with you. But it looks more like, it gives me a mermaid kind of vibe. And I think if the item was made for someone far younger, I think it would be fine. But I think given that, you know, the entity being ready to wear is going to be someone, you know, mature women, women or gents of stature, and I don't see them wanting a mermaid. I don't see it. Now, what is an absolute no for me is the shoe. And I am going to try to zoom in on the shoe. You see how the toe is hanging out there? I'm not sure what happened there. That's a whole toe. That's a whole toe. So it almost looks like a high heel, like a flip-flop thong, but like a high heel thong. And then the rest of the toes are wrapped in what looks like a band-aid or like a mummy wrap. I mean, Halloween is coming, but God's up. There's like Halloween mummy wrap, and then the toe is out. The toe is not even covered on the shoe. The toe is falling off the shoe. I don't know. And you know what? I feel like this is the direction that Louis Vuitton is going. I said it. I fully stand behind it. And this is why. This is why. So between that, the skirt, the tweed, the last outfit we'll talk about today is this. This is dope. This is actually very dope. Absolutely love the outfit. This is a hit for me. The shoe is not. Again, this is the toe kind of hanging out deal. That's we just talked about that. It looks like it's encapped in like a plastic, but I don't need to see your toe through the. Why are we looking at your toes through the shoe? It's strange. It's a no for me. But the outfit, the black on black with the stones and the buttons, even if you didn't want to do the necklace and have the necklace draped the way it did, just the black on black, the way the pants are tapered, I would wear that. Hell yeah, I would rock that. I would rock that. There's a split on the front. There's just kind of like the tails on the side of the side with the item. It looks to be that it's a nice smooth satin material. It has a cute collar there with the jewel there, with the jewel like necklace. And then it looks like it's a wrapped kind of necklace, not just like a necklace thrown on, with the clasp on the side. And the hat, absolutely gorgeous. This was definitely probably one of my favorite outfits that I had seen there. I probably would have rocked this and then done the pump that reginaking had on. It was that steel toe pump. It was a white pump and it had like a rose gold kind of steel toe on it. I would have done this black on black with the pump. Kill it. I would have done that. That would have been absolutely gorgeous. So definitely let me know your comments of the Spring Summer 2024 collection. Nicholas G, how do you do? Did you have more hits than misses? Is there anything from the collection that you seen and you was like, you know what, I gotta have that, I'm gonna be on the lookout for, ready to wear 2024? What do we think about the GO14 handbag? Is it something that's on your wish list? Are you interested in the Pico size? And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.